Okay, magandang tanghali po, hapon sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Trixie Cruz Angeles, itong Luminous. Siguro 2 beses tayo magla-live today kasi gusto kong ihiwalay yung by topic, yung pag-discuss natin nung live ni Madam Maharlika today. She interviewed Cathy Binag. Hi, kay Lito164. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga gifters ngayon dito sa TikTok, Vim Balyaran, si Ma'am Maria, Conrado Alipio, Austrian painter, TJ29. Uy, ang dami kagad. Uy, maraming salamat. Teka, hindi nga ako nagpin ng goals today. So, check lang po natin kung pwede pa. Subscription goal lang po yata ang pwede. Ito po. Anong nakalagay? Hindi ako makaset ng goals ngayon. So, just keep sending and we will acknowledge everything. Thank you kay Eagle Eyes. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Dito naman po sa kabila, magandang hapon po, lalong-lalo na dun sa mga kanina pa po naghihintay sa Y kasi how do you call this? Maaga, nauuna kayo talaga. Thank you kay J0511. So, video here. Okay, let's shift into 2 topics. Merong mga personal experience si Miss Cathy Binag, and then the ones that we want to talk about, not the personal experience, well, the witnessing of what the President and the First Lady have been doing. Okay, so ito mahalaga itong part na to. Uunahin natin yung public interest, which of course pertains to the possible use of illicit substances by the most powerful person in the country. And what does this mean? Okay, ano yung kinikwento ni Miss Binag? Ang kinikwento niya is saksi siya. She is an eyewitness to the use, possession, and even yung pag-offer sa kanya ng paggamit ng illicit substances. Okay? So, thank you kay Green Rose at saka kay Ma'am Thames. Bakit? So, it means na mayroon siyang personal knowledge. Nag-a-attest din siya doon sa, sa authenticity of the video, not because she knows about having taken the video or anything like that, but because of similar experiences and circumstances where she has personal knowledge of this. Now, she indicated kung bakit, merong backgrounder, merong why she was involved, bakit nakikita niya itong mga to, yung pag-iimbita sa kanya, yung pagpunta niya sa mga occasions na ganito, and on the number of occasions where she personally witnessed these instances. Now, how does this help? Ever since, ito yung framework natin, legal muna tayo bago tayo dun sa emotional part, no? Kasi emotional talaga ito para sa atin lahat. I mean, sabi ni Simple Female, video is real, damit na mahal siya lang makakabilin ang bilyones na nakaw ng tatay niya siya. I guess. Pero more importantly, authenticated siya. Now, ang punto ko dito is let's give a framework of how this fits into the public interest. Unahin natin yan. And then, of course, we can talk about how you feel about this later on. Diyos ko, sama ng sipon ko. But we have to talk about this. It is imperative for us to talk about it. Hi kay Jeff Moore. Why? Plus, we must talk about it immediately. Ma'am Rebecca, thank you very much. Just ano ba to? We have to talk about it immediately because they will try to stop this. Okay, so in the next few days, may mangyayari. They will try to limit the audience dun sa mga na nakapanood. They might try to take down the videos. They might try to restrict the audiences of those who talk about it and so on. But while it is early, we must talk about this. Now, ang sasaligang batas importante dahil sa 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 statements na in case of serious illness, kailangan transparent ang gabinete tungkol sa state of health ng Pangulo. Diyan pa po tayo mag-uumpisa. So, at kailangan ilabas ito. Bakit? The President is the most powerful person in the country. Siya po, pwede niya tayong ipasok sa, sa giyera, sa conflict. Pwede siyang mag-declare ng to be seconded later on, to be affirmed by Congress later on, to be upheld by Congress later on, diba? Or, denied. But he does have a period. He's the head of the armed forces. He's chief of the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. He is head of the civil service. Siya ang nagko-command din ng Philippine National Police. Okay? He can actually even ask the Department of Justice to define the execution of the laws in accordance with a particular definition or interpretation to be tested by the Supreme Court, with the Supreme Court later on, of how to execute the law, and so on. There is a lot of discretion that this person can exercise. Maraming mga desisyon na siya lang ang pwedeng gumawa at maaapektuhan ang isang, ilan na ba tayo? 110 million Filipinos. Okay? So, the state of health of the President is of paramount public interest. Kaya nasa saligang batas yan. And kami ni Attorney Vic and Attorney Glenn and Attorney Harry are one in yung tingin namin, yung interpretation namin, or at least yung aming legal opinion on the on what a serious illness consists of, includes the possibility of addiction. Because addiction is a major health concern. It affects both physical and mental health. Okay? So, it is of public interest for us to talk about the state of health of the President. And testimony like this, well, it's not officially testimony, she's not under oath, but revelations like this are of such interest that first, the government must respond, the President must respond, because this is a direct challenge to his state of health. Okay? Second, it must be explained. And third, open the possibility of an investigation. Now, wait, the President is immune from suit, kaya hindi dapat sila natatakot. Even if he were currently using illicit substances, if he were, he is immune from suit until after his term. Okay? So, we'll talk about terms then later on in relation to organized crime. So, that is why, in fact, yung pag-step down ng Pangulo on the ground of mental or physical incompetence does not rely on an impeachment complaint. Okay? If yung Pangulo is no longer competent, ganun ang ginawa kay ERAP, ang interpretation nila is either he resigned or he was no longer, actually ang ginawa nila is based on the testimony of Senator Angara, the President was no longer competent to hold office. So in this case, it opens the possibility of questioning the competence of the President to continue in office given the weight of discretion that he is allowed. Okay. So, in the spirit of transparency, it is important not just for us to talk about this, but for the administration, the President, and the Cabinet to respond accordingly. Okay? Dun sa mga ano, I'm sure you have a lot of opinions on this one. But it should be absolutely clear to all of us that that of paramount interest, thank you, Isabella, of paramount interest, meaning the highest public interest is the competence of the president. Okay? Tama yan. Kalimutan ko ni ano. Yan. Thank you, Ma'am Evelyn. All right, so that's clearly established. It's established by the Constitution. If the cabinet, the president, or even Congress has a different opinion, then they should still talk about it and say that the president does not need to respond because wala naman yan, and so on and so on. That is fine, but it is important to put it out there. Ngayon, lately, ang strategy kasi ng presidente, in fact, is to not respond to anything controversial. Take note, PDEA leaks. Ano yung sagot? Hihihihi. Flood control. We don't think we should talk about it. Ganyan. Accusation ni former President Duterte, I think it's the fentanyl. But he does not respond to allegations as to his use. Okay? So, the cabinet, therefore, must also speak. I mean, what are you doing there? This is the other thing outside of their duties within their departments that they must respond. Sabi ni Chim Ken, totoo po, iwas sila sa mga taong na importante. Totoo naman. All right. Now, kailangan ha, para lang magkaliwanagan. And may precision tayo. Under Philippine law, one of the oldest decisions by the Supreme Court indicates when a business or private property, etc., become clothed with public interest, dito siya na-define, when it is used in a manner to make it of public consequence and affects the community at large. In other words, public interest emphasizes behavior that affects the common good, that affects all of us. So there is no question that matters like these are clothed with, are protected speech, ha? Okay. Ulitin ko. Bukod sa, the reason we can talk about this is because it is of public interest. And because it is of public interest, it is what we call protected speech. Ibig sabihin, they cannot sue us or they cannot try to, government cannot try to stop us from talking about this because it is in the public interest. Okay. Public interest is the welfare and well-being of the general public. Okay. All right. So, we've established this. Now, again, this isn't about impeachment because when it comes to health and competence, pwedeng hindi impeachment. Because if the president is no longer competent or cannot be considered competent to make decisions that affect the general welfare or the public interest, then it becomes imperative for transparency on the part of the cabinet, particularly when it comes to serious illnesses. And as they have always been saying, kung nagkasanib puwersa naman pala ang mga pikyalo at ang mga nakaupo ngayon, sila mismo ang nagre-recognize na ang paggamit at ang addiction ay isang health concern. And transparency when it comes to the health of the president is imperative.